And having said that, let's get started in child's pose. So start to bring your hips down onto your heels. Reach your arms long out in front of you, palms face down, or you can bring your arms by your sides, palms face up. Both arm placements will encourage some softness in the shoulders. Relax your jaw, relax your brain, relax your hips. If you are feeling more for a sense of hip opening in this child's pose, bring your big toes together, let your knees V apart, and give yourself more space to fold and press into the hips. If your low back might be a little tender or to feel a nice stretch through that low back, then let your thighs touch. Rest your upper body right on your thighs like a shelf, and you'll feel a nice stretch through that low back. So once you find a posture that works for you, something you can sustain, breathe there. As you inhale, fill your backside lungs, the upper back. Fill, fill, fill. As you exhale, soften and surrender into the moment. Smooth inhales, long, soft exhales. Wherever you're at now in your cycle of breath, turn it into an exhale. Empty out all of your air. Inhale, deep and full. Let it out with a sigh. If your arms are by your sides, position them so they're out long in front of you. And then when you catch an inhale, start to roll all the way up into a tabletop posture. Bring your shoulders right above your wrists, spread your fingers nice and wide, and start to run a diagnostic check through the body. Move through some cow-cat tilts. As you inhale, drop your belly, arch the low back, look up. As you exhale, round your upper back, tuck your chin, pull your belly in and up. Cat pose. Then repeat. Inhale into cow pose. Exhale with control into cat pose. Feel yourself filling with the inhale, emptying on the exhale. Nice and easy. Perhaps you close your eyes to get a sense of internal space. And now begin to just move organically on your mat. Start to sway your hips left and right, sending kind of a wave through your spine. Let your head hang heavy, shake yes, shake no. You can barrel roll the ribs, left ribs over to the right, right ribs under and over to the left. You could flip your palms so that your fingers are facing towards your knees. Then draw circles, gently, sort of strengthening and stretching the ligaments around the wrists. And if that feels like, whoa, too much, then take the right hand to 3 o'clock, left hand to 9 o'clock. Or you might pick up one hand, shake it out, other hand, shake it out. So find things that help you explore where you are tonight on your mat. Run that diagnostic check, feeling your body, feeling your breath, fill it. And then come back to the classic tabletop posture, shoulders above the wrists, fingers spread wide. If you flipped your hands facing back forward, so the middle fingers are like number 11. And then curl your toes under, let your head hang loose. Allow the weight of your head to really pull some length through the cervical part of your spine, allowing that weight of your head to make a nice stretch through the sides of your neck, nape of the neck. Curl the toes under, then on your inhale, lift your knees 2 inches above your mat. Spread the fingers wide, let your shoulders park right above your wrists, flutter your lips. Draw your belly in. Take a big, deep inhale there. As you exhale, downward dog. Lift the hips high, send the heels back behind your toes. Continue with that organic movements. Sway the hips, pedal the knees, stretching the calves. Stretch the fingers really, really wide so all of your knuckles can press into the mat. Bringing a little bit more pressure on the thumb and forefinger to supporting the upper part of your body, the chest, upper body. Those two fingers are connected to the bigger bone in the forearm, the radius bone. So whenever you're in that downward dog, always sort of organize your wrists, so giving a little bit more pressure, thumb and forefinger. Bring your feet the width of your hips. You could throw a glance back and imagine your head fits right in between your feet. And then check out your hands, going for the width of the shoulders. So again, imagine your head fits snug right in between your wrists. And then find stillness. So take a collective breath. Exhale, get all the way empty. Take a deep inhale, get all the way full. Hold it for 3, 2, 1, and release. And begin to pedal your feet again. Just pedaling the feet, stretching the calves, and then very, very slowly use that pedaling to walk all the way to the top of your mat into your forward fold. When you get there, bring the feet hips width. You can bring your fists together, park them in between your feet to measure out hips width. Hang loose. Let your shoulders hang loose, sort of spilling forward, head heavy. Make sure the feet are really rooted into the floor. Pick up the toes, spread them, press them back down. Then on your next inhale, find your half lift. Chin away, flat back, strong, strong half lift. Pause there for a few breaths. Shift a little forward onto the the balls of the feet, pads behind the toes. Then as you inhale, push into the shins or thighs, pull the shoulders away from your ears. So feeling a lengthening through the middle, upper back, through the crown of the head. Take one more inhale, half lift, feel it. Exhale, fold, release. Mountain pose. Inhale, push the feet down, reach your hands up, grow tall. As you exhale, press your heels into the floor, micro bend the knees. Feel the loosening of the low back. Shoulders relax. Maybe close your eyes. Think of every inhale, a sense of buoyancy from the waistband up through the ribs, through the crown of the head. Every exhale, pressing, rooting into the earth. Internally rotate the wrists just a little bit so that the pinkies edge towards each other. That will help to enhance shoulders to relax. If your eyes are closed, flutter them open. When you catch an inhale, reach up, look up between the thumbs. Exhale, forward fold. Let it drop. Take 3 of those. Vinyasa, inhale, heels down, reach up, look up. Maybe an upper body bend. Full exhale, let it come all the way down, forward fold. A couple more of those on your own. Inhale, mountain, maybe bend up and over the mountain peak. Control the exhale, fold down to your forward fold. Take a half lift, shift forward, chin away, flat back, and release, forward fold. Plant both hands down, step both feet all the way back, pause in plank pose. So upper body is just like tabletop, shoulders, elbows, wrists, straight line, fingers spread wide, little bit of pressure, thumb and forefinger. Keep your hips lifted to level of the shoulders, and then make sure the heels are above the toes. You could take a beat, throw a glance back, see if you can press the heels a little bit more forward towards the top of the toes, and then chin away from sternum. And you are your best teacher, so you know if you would be better supported with the knees down on the floor. So make choices that serve you. We'll go through our flow. There's a handful of new Yoga to the People yogis. So we'll go through the flow one pose at a time. It's 4 poses, 2 cycles of breath, and we do a lot of it in our classes. So here we go. On your inhale, push away from the floor. As you exhale, lower down just halfway, elbows by ribs. Untuck the toes, roll forward onto the tops of your feet, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog, hips high, heels low. Awesome. On your next inhale, shift back to plank. Take a cycle of breath. As you exhale, lower down halfway, low plank. Inhale, upward facing dog, lift the hips, look up. Exhale, downward dog. Really nice. Exhale, exhale, exhale. Inhale, all the way full. Audible exhale. On your inhale, glide your right leg up. As you exhale, step your right foot in between both hands. Dial the back heel down. Then inhale, chest up, arms up, warrior one. As you exhale, surrender into the pose, lean into the lunge, placing your right knee right above the right ankle. Really root both of your heels into the floor. Press the right hip back, left hip forward. Tailbone down, hip points up, belly towards spine. Feel a sense of grounding as you exhale, and a sense of lifting and lengthening as you reach up. Maybe you flutter the lips. Maybe a gentle SH on the next exhale. Feel your air filling your body. As you exhale, SH. As you inhale, sit low, reach up. As you exhale, hinge at the hips, bring both hands down, step your right foot back, travel through your flow. Upper plank to low plank. Inhale into up dog, exhale into downward dog. When you get to your next inhale, glide your left leg up. Exhale, step your foot in between your hands. Revolve the back heel down. Use your full inhale, reach forward and up, warrior one on the left side. Exhale to lean into the lunge. Try to bring your left thigh parallel to the floor. Really push both heels into the ground. Pull the left hip back. Press the right hip forward. It's just a way to square the hips so that you can engage the core. Press the belly towards your spine. Relax the shoulders. Relax your jaw. As you exhale, empty all of your air. As you inhale, sit low, reach up. Exhale, 2 hands down, left foot back. Move through your flow. Then keep on moving. Follow your breath, one movement. Find your warrior one. Once on the right side, once on the left side. One breath, one movement. Nice. We'll meet back in downward dog, and when you get there, pedal the knees, check out the placement of your wrists and of your heels. Stay active, stay aware of how you're holding yourself up in that upside down V. Back in downward dog. Exhale, exhale, exhale. Inhale deep through your nose. H-A, ha. As you get to your inhale, glide the right leg up. As you exhale, step your foot in between both hands. Inhale into warrior one. Exhale, bloom open warrior two. Drop the right arm forward, send the left arm back. So you're opening up your hips and your chest towards the left side of your room. Pivot off the back heel so your back foot is parallel to the far edge of your mat. Keep the front foot parallel to the long edge of your mat. You might coach your knee over to the right so that you are bringing it more towards the pinky edge side of your right foot. In that warrior 1 to 2, we'll really begin to open up the hips. So you certainly may feel it in the hips, inner thighs, and that right knee coaching it to the right will support the opening of the hips. Exhale, SH. Inhale, reach through your arms. Exhale, cartwheel both hands down. Step your right foot back. Move through your flow. Upper plank. Full exhale, lower slowly down into low plank. Heart chest forward, upward facing dog. Downward dog. Nice work. On your inhale, glide the left leg up. As you exhale, step it all the way through. Inhale, warrior one, chest up, arms up. Exhale, warrior two. Left arm forward, right arm back. Pivot off the back heel, back foot parallel. Breathe. Sit a little lower if you can. Feel a stretch through the collarbones, upper chest, as you reach through opposite middle fingers. Reach, reach, reach. On your next inhale, sit a little lower, reach a little wider. Exhale, windmill, both hands down. Step your left foot back. Glide through your flow. Let it feel good. Keep gliding, keep flowing. Find your warrior one and warrior two. Once on the right, once on the left. Dance through space. Any exhale, you're invited to flutter the lips. Any exhale can be an SH. We'll meet back in downward dog. Keep flowing if you're flowing. Exhale, get totally empty. Blow out all the hot air. Inhale, get totally full. H-A, ha. Bend your knees a lot. Look up at the far edge of your mat. Take a slow walk in between your hands, forward fold. Feet hips width. Half lift, inhale, shoulders back. Exhale, fold. On your inhale, chair pose. Hips down, arms up. So throw a glance at the feet for a beat. Look for the outer edges to be parallel. It'll feel like your kind of shifting your feet to angle inward, but they're actually more straight when the outer edges are parallel. Then from there, grip into that outer pinky edge side, use the big toe and the heel, and gently clasp into the earth. Sit your hips down, slide them a little bit back, and then feel that curvature in your low back. Think of upward facing dog through the chest, soaking the heart forward. Keep your chin away from your sternum so you can breathe. Relax the shoulders, relax your brain. On your exhale, SH. Inhale, open up. Exhale, stand up. Inhale, heels down, reach up, look up. Exhale, forward fold, let it go. Take one cycle of breath. And on your next inhale, chair pose set 2. Hips down, arms up. Just go back to where you left off. Clasp onto the earth, hips down and back, upper body lifts, shoulders relax, chin away from the sternum. Maybe close your eyes or stare at the tip of your nose. When things get edgy, what can you soften? Flutter the lips. SH, relax the jaw. Maybe bring the corners of your mouth up to your eyes. Exhale, get totally empty. Inhale, get completely full. Exhale, stand up. Inhale, reach up, look up, maybe bend back. Forward fold, exhale, let it drop. Take a moment, sway the hips, pick up one foot and then the other foot. Yeah, cha-cha the hips. And then come to stillness. On your next inhale, chair pose, third and final. Fierce, fierce pose. Use your breath to fan that internal fire. Maybe close your eyes. Take one more big inhale there. Exhale, forward fold. Let it go. Half lift, chin away, flat back. Exhale, release. Plant both hands down, step your feet back, travel through your flow. Rinse that out. When you get back to downward dog, take one cycle of breath. On your inhale, reach and extend the right leg up. Exhale, step it in between your hands. Inhale, warrior 1. Exhale, bloom open, warrior 2. Clean it up. Flip the right palm towards the sky. Shift your left hip point back. Then on your inhale, glide your right palm forward. As you exhale, reverse warrior. Right hand up, stretch and reach it back. Left hand goes above or below the back knee. If you can, take a experiment. Try to swing your left hand around the low back. See if you can place your left fingertips or left palm into that right thigh. And then if you get there, see if you can push towards your right knee as a way to lift from that right hip point. So feeling for that right side body stretch through the right side ribs, through the armpit, all the way through the right fingers. Take one more deep inhale, feel it. Exhale, cartwheel, both hands down. Step the right foot back. Vinyasa flow. We'll meet on the left side in warrior 2. Good. When you get back to when you're in the warrior 2, clean it up. Breathe into the spaces that have opened. Flip your left palm towards the sky. Shift the right hip point back. That'll free up space on the left hip point. Then as you inhale, serve your left palm way forward. As you exhale, reverse warrior. Left hand up, reach it above the head, a little past the head, far enough back that you feel the left side body stretch. And the right hand, place it above or below the back knee, or perhaps you take the right hand to the low back, try to crawl the fingers or palm into the left hip crease. Push the thigh towards your left knee as a way to lift from that left hip point. Really good. Take one more inhale, stretch, reach, exhale, windmill, both hands down, step your foot back, travel through your flow. One breath, one movement, all of that. Find your warrior one, warrior two, and reverse warrior, once on the right side, and then once on the left side. Again, work hard when you can, take breaks when you need to. Let it feel good. We'll meet back in downward facing dog. Keep on flowing. If you're flowing, you're right where you need to be. Exhale, exhale, exhale. Inhale, so much you feel your skin stretch. Let it out. Keep your feet where they're at and walk your hands to the back of your mat, forward fold, hands to feet. And then when you get there, toe heel your feet together so that your inner feet touch. So the big toe edges touch. So you create a strong leg, like one giant leg. Take a half lift. Exhale, fold. Now bend your knees a lot. Let your arms hang totally loose. Very slowly roll all the way up to standing. Let your shoulders and head lift last. When you get there, shine your palms forward. Take 2 cycles of breath. Clasp the feet into the floor. Feel the inner arches rise. Tailbone down, belly in and up. Then as you inhale, reach your hands up above your head. Interlace your fingers. Feel that kind of steeple grip. You can also grab the left wrist. We're going to stretch laterally through the left and right side body, standing half moon. Inhale, heels down, press and reach up. As you exhale, rainbow up and over to the right. Bump your hips off center to the left. Think right shoulder a little forward, left shoulder just a little bit back. Think up dog through the chest. You might feel a little bit like you're leaning back. That's fine. Squeeze the glutes, supporting the low back. Take an inhale, bend and stretch. As you exhale, bring it back to center. And shuffle the fingers one set, or take left hand, grab the right wrist. Inhale, squeeze, reach. Exhale, rainbow up and over to the left. Bump the hips off center to the right. Let the right shoulder melt back. Left shoulder, press it forward. Think shining through your heart. Feel that stretch through the right side body. Chin away from the sternum. Don't choke yourself out. Take one more inhale, stretch. Exhale, back up to center. Separate the hands. Inhale, reach up, look up, glance back. Exhale, hinge at the hips, 2 hands down, forward fold. Half lift, long spine, reach through the crown of the head. Exhale, let it drop. Plant your hands down, walk your hands to the top of your mat, pause when you arrive. Shoulders over wrists, fingers spread, keep your feet together, heels touch, big toes touch. Take the right hand, place it right under your forehead. Then with momentum, as you inhale, swing your left hand up. Side plank. Notice your jaw. Notice if your tongue is glued to the roof of your mouth. Find something to relax. Flutter the lips. For a little bit more sensation, maybe draw the left arm forward, bicep by ear. For a little bit more sensation, pick up the left leg as high as you can. Really nice. Take one more sweet inhale wherever you are. As you exhale, bring everything back down. Set up for the left side. Shoulders above the wrist, fingers spread. Feet together. This time, left hand. Place it under the forehead. Inhale, swing the right hand up. Side plank. Keep the hips lifted, belly towards spine. Take a few breaths there. Yogi's choice, draw the right arm forward, feeling that stretch through the upper ribs, through the armpit, through the fingers. For a little bit more sensation, lift the right leg up, balancing side plank for 3. You got this for 2, for 1, and release. Bring it all back down, classic plank pose, and travel through your flow. Sweet, sweet work. When you get back to downward dog, take 1 cycle of breath. Fill your lungs, your body. The exhale to arrive. Then as you inhale, glide the right leg up. Exhale, step your foot in between the hands. Pause there. Spin the back heel down. Anchor your feet into the floor. And on your inhale, power lunge. Bring your arms back behind you, palms face the floor. Chin away, chest away from thigh. Power lunge. So lift your arms up a little bit more so you can squeeze the shoulder blades together. Like airplane wings. Then interlace your fingers at your low back. Take an inhale, reach back. Exhale, both arms forward, biceps by ears, extended power lunge. Exhale, SH. Inhale, warrior 1. Exhale, warrior 2. Good. Organize your body. On your next inhale, glide your right hand forward. Exhale, side angle. Right hand down, left arm up. So hips and chest shine towards the left side of your room. You could take the right forearm against your right calf. Use that leverage off the calf as a way to barrel roll the ribs. Think left ribs roll back. Left hand above the head or thumb above your nose. Take an inhale, reach up. As you exhale, draw the left arm forward, left bicep by left ear. Extended side angle. Take a few breaths there. If you want a little bit more, lift the right arm up, parallel to the left arm for core strengthener. Think left shoulder back, right shoulder forward. Suck the belly in. Take 1 sweet inhale, fly sideways. Exhale, left hand down, right arm up. Revolved side angle. Good. You could scoot your back foot in and to the right a bit. To the left, so that you keep your heel on the floor. Take 1 more inhale, reach through the right fingers. As you exhale, place your hand down, step your foot back, glide through your flow. Really good. Strong, strong class. When you get back to downward dog, take one cycle of breath. Witness. When you catch an inhale, glide the left leg up. Exhale, step it all the way through. Pause for a beat. Make sure the back heel dials down, pressing your feet into the floor. Then on your inhale, reach your arms back by your hip points, palms face down, power lunge. SH as you exhale. As you inhale, lift your arms up a little bit more, squeeze the shoulder blades together, shining through your heart. Interlace your fingers. As you inhale, punch back towards your heel. Exhale, release your hands, arms forward, biceps by ears, extended power lunge. Bring your chest away from your thighs so you really feel that long line of energy from the back heel through the hips, through the fingers. SH, exhale. Inhale, warrior one. Exhale, warrior two. Left arm forward, right arm back. On the inhale, glide the left palm forward, past your foot. Exhale, side angle, left hand down, right arm up. Feel for your hand above your nose or look up towards the palm. Take an inhale, reach up. Exhale, right arm forward, bicep by ear. Take another few cycles of breath. If you need a little bit more, lift the left arm up. Core strengthener. Right shoulder back, left shoulder forward. You're stronger than you think. Stay with it for 3. For 2, take an inhale. Exhale, right hand down, left arm up. Revolve side angle. If the back heel lifted, scoot your foot in into the right, just enough that you are able to anchor into the back foot. You can always bring the knee down as well as we start going into the twists. Look up towards the left hand, take an inhale. Exhale, hand down, foot back, flow. Great, great work. Back in downward dog, bend your knees, look up, take a hop or walk to the top of your mat, forward fold. Bring the feet together, half lift, flat back, fold, release. As you inhale, thunderbolt, hips down, arms up. This time, press the palms, bring the left thumb on top of the right thumb. And then bring your arms low enough so that you feel your upper back broaden. So if the elbows are bent at all, just lower both arms until the arms are straight. Really press the palms tightly together so you can feel the pinkies touch. Really press tight. Take a smooth inhale. As you exhale, forward fold. Let it go. Take a cycle of breath. Clasp the feet into the floor. On your inhale, hips down, arms up, palms pressed, thunderbolt. It's time, place the right thumb on the left. That'll light up the biceps and triceps. Take a smooth inhale into your chest. As you exhale, bring your palms to your heart. Inhale, fill. Exhale, hinge forward, twist to the right. Hook the left elbow outside of the right knee. A lot of us will lift the hips in that transition. So bring your hips lower than your heart. Pull the left hip back. Bring the palms closer towards your heart. See if you can feel your heartbeat on the thumb edges of your prayer. Roll the right shoulder back. Maybe fly away. Separate the arms. Right arm up, left arm down. Suck the belly in. Take an inhale. As you exhale, revolve back to center. Palms at heart. Strong moment. Inhale, hips down, upper body back. Exhale, hinge forward, twist to the left. Hollow out the core as you transition. right elbow outside the left knee. Sit the hips back down, pull the right hip back, palms by the heart. Yogi's choice, fly away, left arm up, right arm down. Breathe. Really powerful twist. Take one more inhale. With control, exhale back to center. Inhale, hips down, puff up the chest. Exhale, forward fold, let it go. Take a half lift, shift forward onto the balls of the feet. Exhale, release. Plant the hands down, step or hop your feet back, travel through your flow. Really good. When you back in downward dog, exhale, exhale, exhale. Blow out all that air. Inhale, all the way full. H-A, ha. Take 3 cycles of breath. Close your eyes. Gratitude to the transformation you have made this far. That internal heat is what enhances our transformation. We use the body as a tool to get into the breath. On your next inhale, glide the right leg up. Exhale, step your foot in between the hands. Keep your back heel above the toes. Inhale, high crescent lunge. Arms up, chest up. Little balancing. If you're super wobbly, toe heel the right foot to the right a few inches. If you are seeking a little bit of balance challenge, toe heel your foot left a little bit. Find those wobbles. Yeah? Glance forward, fix your gaze on something out in front of you. Push firmly into the ball of that back foot so the back leg is strong and straight. You can squeeze that left glute to really get the power going in the back leg. Inhale, reach your hands up, press the palms. Exhale, palms to heart. Take an inhale. Exhale, hinge, twist right. Left elbow, right knee. And right away, power up, back through that back leg. Push into the big toe mound. Just a few breaths. Perhaps fly away, separate the arms, maybe a half bind. Bend the right elbow, reach the hand to the low back, peeling the right shoulder back, barrel roll the ribs. Take a deep inhale. As you exhale, bring it back to center. Inhale, arms up, chest up, look up, go back. Exhale, 2 hands down, right foot back. Travel through your flow. When you get back to downward dog, on your inhale, glide your left leg up. Exhale, step it in between both hands. Keep your back heel above the toes. Balance and strength. Arms up, chest up, high crescent lunge. Power up through the right leg. Push into the big mound pad behind the toes. Inhale, reach up, press the palms. Elegantly bring your palms to your heart. Inhale, fill the chest. Exhale, hinge forward, belly in, twist left. Right elbow, left knee. Yogi's choice, fly away, half bind. Smoothly inhale one more time. Exhale, revolve back to center. Inhale, arms up, chest up, look up, go back. Exhale, both hands down, left foot back. Rinse it out with the flow. Really, really nice. All right, we're gonna slow it down a bit. Get into the hips. When you get back to downward dog, exhale, drain your lungs. Inhale all the way to the top. Let it out with a sigh. On your inhale, right leg up. Exhale, bend your knee, open up your right hip. Find some movement. Draw circles with the right knee. Rotate the ankle, fan open the toes. Setting up for half pigeon. As you exhale, bring your right knee all the way forward behind the right wrist, little outside. Left leg straight, long behind you. Take a moment to really set yourself up for a nice hip opener. So for a little bit more sensation, you can bring your right calf parallel to the far edge of your mat. For a little less sensation, think right heel towards your left, your right hip point. So you can sort of control the depth of the hip opener with that front right calf. On your exhale, begin to hinge forward, drape over the right shin. Slowly bring your forehead down onto the mat or the back of your hands. And breathe. Great moment to engage vibrational breaths. As you get to exhales, soften, surrender, fully commit to the moment, to the sensations, to yourself. Wherever you're at in your cycle of breath, exhale, exhale, exhale. Inhale into your upper back. Flutter the lips. Ever so slowly, bring your palms under the shoulders. Begin to peel away from the earth. Curl the back toes under. Glide the left leg back and up. And move through your flow. Do what you feel. And we'll set up pigeon on the left side. From your downward dog, left leg, reach it up. Exhale, bend the knee, roll it open, move it around. And when you're ready, left knee, send it forward behind your left wrist, little outside of the left wrist. Right leg down, long behind you. You can use the top of your back foot to kind of lengthen out through that right leg. So you sort of feel a nice stretch in the front of the thigh. Then as you are ready to arrive in half pigeon, fold forward, head down, breathe into the left hip. The mind will wander. Bring your awareness back to your breath. As you inhale, fill all the way up. Let the air swirl. As you exhale, soften, surrender, lean into that stretch. Exhale all of your air. Inhale, fill all the way to the top. HM. Take your time, no rush. Give yourself a few cycles of breath in this sweet pigeon pose. And then begin to bring your palms under the shoulders, press away. Glide your leg back, reach it up, find movement, do the things, draw those circles. You can bring your knee to your nose and draw circles. Yogi's choice, farewell flow. We'll meet back in downward facing dog. Exhale, get all the way empty. Inhale, fill to the very, very top. HA, On your inhale, shift forward into plank pose. And then gently bring both knees down onto the floor. Walk your hands to your knees, set up for one set of camel pose. Bring your hands to the low back, palms just below the ribs, pinkies touch. Squeeze the elbows towards each other. Then as you inhale, look up. As you exhale, lift from behind your heart, bend back. And just take yourself right to the edge of that back bend. If you see the back of a wall of your room or floor, bring your hands onto your heels, fingers on the inside, thumbs on the outside. Think of lifting from behind the heart, lifting up through the chest. Take a smooth inhale. As you exhale, slowly come back up to center. Head lifts last. And then sit down. Bring your hips under your heels or sit cross-legged, easy pose. Just a few breaths to kind of recalibrate. That can be quite the sensational back bend. Palms face down onto your thighs or ground is a sense of grounding. Palms can face up as a way to release energy and expand. Slight tuck of the chin, feel a nice stretch in the back of the neck. Take a deep inhale, Buddha belly breath. Exhale, let it go. Then open your eyes. Reach your legs up long in front of you for a seated forward fold. Shift your thighs back enough that you're on the sit points, or you could take your left hand onto the left butt cheek and pull the whole leg back. If you do that, check out your right foot. It might be a little out forward in front of the left one. And right hand, right butt cheek, just pull the whole leg back. Then inhale, both arms up. Reach, reach, reach. Slowly exhale, hinge, and reach forward towards those feet. This time, really, I want you to grab onto the pinky edge sides of your feet and bend your knees. If the feet are super far away or far away at all, bend the knees all the way until you can clasp onto the edges of your feet. Yeah, and then really feel that nice stretch to the low back, all the way through the middle of the back, upper back. Take another cycle of breath. The bottom of your exhale, release the hands, legs long, roll back up, head last. Awesome. Then bend your knees a lot. Bring the bottoms of your feet onto the floor. Shift your hips towards the top of your mat. And then arms go forward, palms face each other. As slow as you can, roll all the way down, flat onto your mat. Slow as you can. Time flies when you're having fun. I want to respect everyone's time. So we're almost up to the top of the hour. So bring your knees up to your chest, wrap your forearms around your shins, squeeze nice and tight. Flutter the lips, roll gently back and forth on the lumbar muscles. Bring the bottoms of your feet together, butterfly the knees apart, clasp the hands past your feet, pull the feet up and down, up and angled down towards your chest. Slight tuck of the chin, keep your whole spine on the floor. Inhale, Buddha belly. Exhale, happy baby. Separate the feet, grab back onto the pinky edges of the feet, and push into the fingertips so you can really let the low back rest against the floor. Here, just go intuitive. Wiggle the lips, pedal the feet, rock back and forth. SH. Take one more cycle of breath. And then release the feet, legs long. Final pose, Shavasana. So we'll just get just as particular about Shavasana as all the poses that led up to this one. So heels in, let the toes flop apart, arms by your sides, palms face up. Try to stay totally still. Do you feel a little bit more grounded or connected to yourself? You could take left hand onto your heart, right hand on your belly. Take about 30 seconds. I'll be quiet. Sink and float. You are more than welcome to stay in Shavasana as we close out class. I want to thank you all so much for taking care of yourself and for coming into this class. It is not so easy to just show up to a yoga class and allow yourself to take on all the challenges. So thank you for being here and being a part of this community. Yoga to People has always been donation-based. It always will be donation-based. If you're in a position, you can offer a donation. I put the link in the group chat to make it easy to click over to the donation button. If you're not in a position to give donation, totally fine. Just keep coming back. You know, you being here contributes to this program, to Yoga to the People. So thank you for that. You can also support by letting your friends know, letting your family know, social media, link us in. And I'll end with a quote by Gandhi. He said, "Happiness is when what you think, what you say, and what you do are in harmony." We'll take one more collective breath. Exhale, exhale, exhale. Inhale in honor of your practice and this Sangha. H-A. Thank you again so much. I'll be on for another 10 minutes. If you have any questions about the class or the upcoming training, please feel free to ask about anything. I'll be around for a little bit. Thanks again. Have a great night, everyone.